Alright guys, so in this video, I'm going to go ahead and walk you through step by step on how you can be able to use a secret email CPA tool to hit $3.01 very fast, just one click. As you can see right over here, looking at the dashboard, we have so many offers here. We have the Lululemon, we have the surveys, but specifically, we are going to be targeting this particular offer right here, which is the claim your $100 Wendy's gift card now offer that is paying out exactly $3.01. Okay, so I'm going to take you through a step-by-step process on how I actually implement this process using the CPA self-converter method. Now, understand that the CPA self-converter method is a method that I personally use to check exactly how my CPA offer will be shown to my audience, whether they are on their phone or on their PC. And I use this method to run the conversion myself to demonstrate the process of how to fill the form so that my traffic audience will actually understand the process and give me conversion very quickly. So basically, as you can see, this is completely $0 right now on the dashboard. Nothing is here, but I'm going to walk you through exactly how we can change this. Now, I'm going to first of all walk you through how to get this high converting offer. After that, I'm going to now go ahead and show you how to set up the system, which is the CPA self-converter tool, so you can record your demonstration. And then I will also go ahead and show you exactly how you can be able to get the active user agent to make sure the offer displays correctly for your audience. Okay, so right over here, I'm going to come down over here to the offer section. Now, if you look at the screen, you can see we have a list of various offers. We have the Lululemon one at $1.84. We have the survey one at $2.68. But if you look closely, this one right here, claim your $100 Wendy's gift card now, is paying $3.01. That is very high, okay? And if you scroll down, you see the Hulu one is also $3.01. But for the purpose of this particular video and to show you how fast this can be, we are going to be focusing on this Wendy's offer paying $3.01. Why are we choosing this one? Because it is an email and zip submit. It is very simple. It converts very well. And if you look at the payout, $3.01 is a very good amount for just a simple email submit. So if I click on it right now, basically you are going to be taken to the details where you can see the tracking link, you can see the description. It says enter your information now for a chance to win. So what we need to do is to copy this link. But before we copy the link, we need to understand that we cannot just paste this link directly to the audience. We need to create a bridge page or a landing page. So I'm going to go ahead and create a simple landing page where we are going to house this particular offer. Okay, all right, so I'll come over here and I'm going to open a new tab and I'm going to open Google Sites, because I always tell you guys Google Sites is 100% free. It is simple. You can also go ahead and use it on your mobile phone. You don't need a laptop to do this. You can do this on your Android phone, on your iPhone. It works everywhere. So what you just need to do is just to go ahead and create a simple landing page. You can put a text that says claim your Wendy's deal now, and then you are going to paste your link inside a button. So once you have your landing page ready and you have embedded your CPA offer link inside that landing page, the next thing you are going to do is you are going to move on straight to the next part where you are basically going to be setting up the system, okay, so that you can be able to implement the CPA self-converter tool effectively. This is very important because if you want to demonstrate this to your audience, you need to make sure that the offer looks exactly the way it is supposed to look on their device. If your audience is using an Android phone, you need to show them how it looks on an Android phone. If they are using a desktop, you need to show them how it looks on a desktop. This is where the CPA self-converter tool comes in. It helps you to simulate the device so you can record a perfect tutorial for your traffic source. So we are going to now move on straight to setting up the CPA self-converter tool. Alright guys, so before we go ahead and set up the tool, in case if you are overwhelmed and you really want a mini course, okay, I've made a separate course. You can check the video description, go ahead and click on it. It is going to direct you to the mini course where you can actually look at each of the topics, because I know some of you might be having issues with setting up the user agent or getting the right IP address to make the offer show up correctly. So I have made a dedicated video in that mini course on how you can be able to get active user agents specifically for each mobile device. device, whether it is a Samsung, whether it is an iPhone, whether it is a desktop. I have covered all of that in the mini course. So if you want, you can go ahead and click the video description. But right now, let's go back to the tool. So now, in setting up the system and getting the user agent that is going to do the job for you, the first thing you need to do is to create a profile. You give the profile a name. Let's call it Wendy's Offer Demo. Then you come down right over here and select the type of browser that you want. You can use Chrome, you can use Firefox. I usually prefer to use Chrome because it is very standard. Then the next thing is actually coming down here to select the operating system. Now, if we look at our offer, the $3.01 offer, it accepts Android traffic. You can see the Android icon right there on the image. So this means we must target Android devices to get this $3.01. So I'm going to come over here and select Android, and then I'm going to come over to the version and select Android 13 or Android 14. It depends on what you have available. I've made a detailed video on all of these in the mini course on which version is the best for high conversion. Now, what is most important in this particular process is how do you get active user agent that will work for you. Ordinarily, if I toggle this button, you are going to see that it automatically generates a user agent from the system. But I don't like using this one because sometimes it doesn't give me the specific device name I want to show my audience. I want my audience to see that I am using a real phone. So I'm going to come over here and I'm going to go ahead and copy the user agent that I have and bring it right over here. Okay, I have a list of user agents for Samsung Galaxy S22, for Google Pixel, for all these phones. So I will just copy one string and paste it here. Then you come down right over here, make sure that the cookie is also empty. This is very important. You don't want old cookies to interfere with your new offer testing. And if you come right over to the remarks section, make sure it is also empty. Now, let's come back to the connection. If you are demonstrating this and the offer is for the United States, you must make sure that your network connection is showing United States. You cannot be in Nigeria or India and try to open a US offer. It will not show. It will redirect you. So you need to use a tool to change your location to the United States effectively. If you come over here, you are going to see check the IP of the network if it is successfully connected. You will see the green light. If you see the green light, it means you are good to go. So I'm going to leave it that way. Now, once we have pasted our user agent and we have set up the network, we are going to click on save and then we are going to launch the browser. Okay, so now the browser is open. It looks exactly like a mobile phone screen. This is what we want. This is exactly what we want to show our audience. So the next thing I'm going to do is to go ahead and get the link of the landing page that we created. Remember, don't use the direct affiliate link. Use the landing page link. I'm going to copy that link and I'm going to come over here to the address bar of our simulated mobile device and I'm going to paste the link and hit enter. Okay, so as you can see, the landing page is loading, and once the landing page loads, you will see the button that says claim now. Now, this is the critical part. When I click this button, it is going to take me to the offer, and because I have set up the CPA self-converter tool correctly with the US user agent and the US IP, the offer is going to display perfectly. So let's click on it. Okay, it is loading. Let's give it a little time. Network can be a bit delaying sometimes. Okay, perfect. As you can see right over here, the offer has opened. It says claim your $100 Wendy's gift card now and enter your information now for a chance to win. And you can see the field for the email address. Now, since I am doing this to demonstrate to my audience how to fill this form so they can do it themselves, I'm going to walk you through the process. I'm going to come over here and paste the email address that I'm going to be using. I advise you to use a real email address so that you can actually see the next page. So I put the email address here and I click on the continue button. So once I click on continue button, it's going to go ahead and process. Now, while this is processing, I want to tell you guys, if you are finding it difficult to get this kind of emails to use for testing, I have a section in the mini course where I show you how to generate these emails properly. Okay, so the next page has loaded. Now you can see it is asking for more information. It is asking for first name, last name, address, zip code, and date of birth. Now look at the zip code field. Since this offer is a US offer, you must put a valid US zip code. If you put a wrong zip code, it will not convert and your audience will be confused. So you need to find a real zip code. You can use Google Maps to find a zip code in a specific state. For this offer, it is usually nationwide, so any US zip code should work. But I like to match the zip code with the IP address state just to be safe. So I'm going to go ahead and fill this up behind the scenes. I'm going to put the first name, the last name, the address, and then I'm going to click on continue. I don't want to bore you with typing all this out, so I'm going to do this very quickly. Alright, so I am done filling up the form right now. I have entered all the details. I have have entered the zip code and I'm about to click the final continue button. Now, this is the moment of truth. This is what we call the self-conversion, just to test if the pixel fires. We want to see if the money reflects in the dashboard. So I'm going to come over here and click on continue. Alright guys, so once you see the thank you page or the page that says success or moves you to the questions, that usually means the lead has been captured. The email and the zip code have been submitted successfully. So what we are going to do right now is to go ahead and check our dashboard. We want to see if that $3.01 has been added to our account. Remember, we started at $0. So if this method works and if our setup with the tool was correct, we should see $3.01. So let me go back to the dashboard. I'm going to refresh the page. Let's wait for it to reload. Okay, drum roll please, and boom! As you can see right over here, the balance has updated. It is now showing $3.01. So the offer converted successfully. This proves that the setup is working 100%. This proves that the user agent we used is active and good. And this proves that the landing page is not breaking the link. So now that you have successfully tested this yourself, you have the recording. You can now take this recording that you just made and you can upload it to your traffic sources to show them, hey guys, look at this. This is how you fill out this form to get the reward. When people see you doing it successfully, they will be more likely to do it themselves. That is the secret. That is the power of the CPA self-converter method. You are not just throwing links, you are demonstrating success. And if you can do this for this 3.01 offer, imagine if you do it for multiple offers. You can replicate this process for every single offer on this list. But you have to be careful. You have to make sure you have the right tools. If you don't have the right user agent, the offer might not even open. It might show you a blank page. That is why I keep emphasizing the importance of the settings. So if you want to learn exactly how to get these settings, how to get the clean IPs, how to get the user agent strings for the latest iPhone and Android devices so you can create these high converting demonstration videos, do not forget to check the link in the description for the mini course. It is a very small investment for the value you are going to get. Basically, in that mini course, I also cover how to drive the traffic, because now you have the video, right? You have the proof, but you need eyes on it. I show you how to put this video in front of thousands of people who are looking for gift cards. So, as you can see, this is $3.01 fast. It didn't take us up to 20 minutes to set this up. Once you have the settings saved in your tool, it is just one click. You just load the profile, you paste the link, and you are ready to record. So guys, go ahead and try this out. Go to your dashboard, look for the Wendy's offer or any email zip submit offer that looks good to you. Check the payout. If the payout is good, like $1.80, $2, $3, 1 cent, grab it. Create your landing page on Google Sites, set up your CPA self-converter tool, test the offer, record the process, and then push it to your audience. It is that simple. You don't need to overcomplicate it. Step by step. If you missed any step in this video, please rewind and watch it again. I want you to get this right. I want you to start seeing these green numbers in your dashboard. And if you have any questions, drop them in the comment section below. I try my best to answer as many questions as possible, but the best way to get all your answers is inside the mini course where everything is arranged topic by topic. Thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you found value in it. If you did, please go ahead and smash that like button. It really helps the algorithm to show this video to more people who need to see this. And if you haven't subscribed yet, what are you waiting for? Click that subscribe button and turn on the notification bell so you don't miss my next video where I'll be showing you another secret tool for a different type of offer. Alright guys, I will see you in the next video. Peace.